Welcome to the lovely radio show with your host, Miss Toy, my co-host, Gatewise, J-Pad the Juggernaut, Speak Low, and our special guest, Kikau Music. Yes,
What's up, y'all?
bringing the love back to you with quality music owned by the artists and producers, and of course, updates and great content for my lovely listeners. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my warriors on deck, my co-host. Salute to y'all in this new year, the first Thursday of 2024. What it do, y'all? We made it over the bridge, you know what I'm saying, through the portal or whatever the hell they want to call it, right? So as we get this new year started, we had to bring another musician through, you know what I'm saying? So definitely introduce yourself, Kikau Music, and we're gonna get into the history because me and Kikau have our own.
Can I come right back in? My volume went low. Somebody was trying to call.
See, they always calling. Come back in, and then we're gonna continue where we left off. Yes, so Kikau, y'all might have heard Payback talking about he played on some, songs with Kikau Music last week when he chimed in on the lovely radio show. So it was my pleasure to be able to say, Kikau, stop through. You know what I'm saying? We was talking about you last week. You feel me? And then he was like, oh, no doubt. So he's stopping through to do exactly what we do. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Once again, Kikau Music. Can you introduce yourself, Kikau? Tell them where you're from.
I go by the name of Kikau Music. I'm born and raised from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes.
And, I got on my dad's side a lot of family from St. Louis. That's why I rep St. Louis and Milwaukee. And I got family in Atlanta and Texas. Shout out to them as well.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. We do have a big bond over here with all the coasts, you know what I'm saying? So mixing everybody together is our best thing to do. That's why it's the lovely radio show. So we salute the side with St. Louis. We salute the side with Milwaukee, Louisiana, my family in Georgia as well, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? West Coast, J-Pad on the East Coast, Pittsburgh, you know what I'm saying? Speak Low, you in the Midwest too. So it's like we all over the place on this show right now. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to everybody that's everywhere. And y'all listen to the lovely radio show now. Okay, how did you get started with doing music? Did you play music as a kid or what was this story? Tell us.
As a kid, my dad, a pastor, and coming up in church, I used to want to get on the drums all the time. Like I got baby pictures when I had drums for like Christmas and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it's always been in me. And then I think I was like 8 or 9. I still got a Yamaha keyboard. It's like a cheap keyboard my mom bought for Christmas. That's how I got started. I used to just hit the notes.
Yeah.
And then around the 8th grade, my mom had bought me a DJX Yamaha keyboard. And then around high school graduation time, my dad bought me the Korg Triton. I saw Timberland using it and all that. So that was back in 2000. I'm 42 now, a young OG.
Salute, babe. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a blessing to still be here and have even young artists, still pick beats. That I do. I collab with producers. I collab with. I got a cousin named Bangladesh. I don't know if y'all heard of him. Mm-hmm. He did Lil Wayne and Billy and all that. Me and him been working for about 20 years. I have a granddad. His biological grandfather married my great grandmother, and he kind of hooked us up back in like 2003. And it was a beat I made that made the Dog Pound album, Cali's active album called "Make That P Talk." I don't know if y'all heard of that. That's I got my first contract with my cuz, and that was the very first placement in the music industry I got as far as on a major label. I mean, recognition. I made that with the Korg Triton, and I sampled an X-rated film of 2 girls, doing their thing, and that's how that little moan sound came from. That ooh, and then I screwed my voice, said, make that pussy talk. And that was my first placement. And I went out to Atlanta for about 3 years, learned how to use Pro Tools, my cousin Bangladesh taught me how to use the MPC. Just told me to just mess with it, and like I got an MPC right now to go live, and the MPC, your drums just seem like they hit harder. But because I was just making beats with the Triton and the CD burner, and the shouts out to my cousin Bangladesh will put me in the game, and I was able to meet people. We still work to this day, collab on a lot of stuff. The a placement I got in 2022 is I'm gonna play a snippet of it. I don't know if y'all heard it. I'm gonna play the beat, but it's an artist signed to Def Jam named Fredo Bang. It called Say Please, and the beat was actually made in 2021. My cousin Bang that sent me a loop, an old Platter sample, and said, "Hey, put some drums on that thing." And like I said, shouts out to him because he not really a musician like me, but getting in the game, he was like, "Man, your drums is about your drums. Your drums got to hit." So I've been addicted to drums ever since, like buying drum waves, and I used to put them in the floppy disk in the Triton, buy the Timberland kit and all that. But like I said, shouts out to him because that's my big brother, like Mr. Payback, my big brother. I met Miss Toy in 2012.
Yeah.
And that's family, and because of her, I got hooked up with Mr. Payback to play bass on some of my beats too. But I'm gonna play this little snippet of this. It's in the Logic. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's glitching now.
Yeah, I don't want it to, but yes, keep oh.
Y'all heard that?
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah.
So like he got about 12 million views, and still waiting on that clearance from the sample, unfortunately. But you know how that go.
Yeah, yeah.
And
we'll get into that too a little bit later. But guys, you guys were talking, nodding your heads, chime in when y'all talking about when he started talking about the Trident, and tell us some of y'all history about having those same, instruments and tools.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Going through from the Yamaha, to all the way up. All these tools were just what you had to use at the time. You know what I mean? So I can definitely relate because I've had pretty much all of those instruments, you know what I mean? And I still use an emulator of the Triton today on my computer, and that's where some of my sounds come from. So I can relate to that as well, you know what I'm saying? But he is absolutely right about MPC. MPC just makes your drums hit and makes everything just hit. Like it hits hard. Not saying that the other DAWs don't do that, or the other softwares or other instruments don't do that, but for years and years and years, and everybody knows this, MPC was a standard. Like even when the golden era of hip hop, went down, majority of the stuff was made on a machine similar to that, or SP1200, or something like, a sampling drum machine, what I'm saying, or a production, tool like the MPC, because there's something that the technology that they put in the MPC is just, it's hard to beat it because it hits, and it hits hard.
Yep.
And with the Triton, I still use it myself to this day, and I understand what you said. Like it didn't hit what like the MPC does, but I never use the drums because the drums is always weak to me, because I always like the monster like drums, and I'll be checking you out on your live too when you go live. And I be seeing how you map out and get down with your beats, and I always thought your shit was hard. So yeah, the Triton, that's still like my go-to.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember back in the day, if you didn't have Triton, you wasn't producing. You know what I'm saying? Once one of the homies bought the Triton, we over there. You know what I'm saying? We go over there and make some beats. We was trying not to use use up the sounds because it's easy to try to have all the dope sounds in one track.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Keycal, you got the producers on set, on deck. Some of the things that we've always, seen that most people don't share some of their stories, and a lot of things are similar, like some of the equipment you use or some of the stuff that programs you use. So, what is your biggest influence or who? Because I know sometimes it can be like y'all was saying, the beat machines or things like that. But if you have an influence in it, in the music, what would it be?
As far as the person or the equipment?
It could be both. It could be either or.
Well, actually, the Ozzy brothers, like I would love to meet Ronald Ozzy and Ernie Ozzy one day. That's my favorite group of all time, man. I know they live in St. Louis, I heard, and if I can meet dude, I just want to make you a beat,
Man, y'all link that up. Tag Keycal and tag.
Yeah, right now I got a Core Coronos. They got that Herbie Hancock EP on that thing. And ooh, that sounds so good. It sounds like that drifting on the memory, with the way it's shaped. And man. I bought that like in 2020. I got the silver one, and then I had this little disc, right? And then one day I had clicked on something and it just loaded up a whole bunch of more sounds. I'm like, oh snap, I got geeked like a kid in the candy store. So I got the Core Coronos loaded with just crazy sounds, and they got this crazy flute on there. Like that, I know Scott Storch uses still, Zaytoven. They got that little bell sound, they piano sound good. That's my favorite keyboard.
Man, in case y'all don't know, go listen to Small to a Giant, Do Not Disturb. What you saying, new? You know what I'm saying? We got some hits out there already. Our collaborations is crazy. We going into this new year. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Shit that's on there already. You know what I mean? On that I Am a Warrior too. I bring the producers out the cut on y'all motherfuckers, don't I? Man. So we're going to use a segment of the Lovely Radio Show to play some music, you know what I'm saying, with Keycal music, if he doesn't mind. And also tell us some of the placements, you know what I'm saying, you got, currently.
I work with this lady, she family named Stephanie Songbird Ivy. She out of St. Louis. So we doing some soulful, Southern soul, they call it. But she called it Southern Soul Inspiration. So of course, Mr. Payback on that bass, you feel me?
Yes.
So I'm gonna play this one song called Best Life. I played the keys off the Core Coronos. Found this cool EP. It wasn't a Herbie Hancock, it was another one. And I was just playing some chords and we did it on the phone. And I'm like, man, we gotta call Mr. Payback. We need him on that bass line. Then I added like a little simple flute, then like some little guitar chops. I'm gonna play a little bit of it if y'all don't mind.
Nope. Go ahead.
She can really sing.
I'm living my best life. Ain't got no time to waste. Tomorrow's not promised, so cherish every day. I'm living my best life. Ain't got no time to waste. Tomorrow's not promised, so cherish every day. Crazy how the world go round, just living in it. Giving everything the best I got, claiming it when I'm winning.
That's a little snippet. Y'all feeling it?
That's fire.
Yeah, that was hard, bro.
Yeah,
man, I love it. It's a good vibe. Yeah,
that's like the blues. It's real dope.
It definitely got that what you call a soul. It's definitely Southern soul. It feels soulful.
Yeah.
Definitely digging that.
I'm out here in St. Louis too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you know Songbird?
I don't. I've met her yet. So I'm gonna put the yet on it. I ain't met her yet.
Yeah, you got to bring her through. You know what I'm saying? You got to be the producer to introduce her to the Lovely Radio Show so we can introduce her to everybody, since we already heard her wonderful, beautiful voice. and her
Okay.
style. So that would be great to have her on. And yes,
Yep.
hello to everybody in the chat. Bake, you know what I'm saying? It's always good to see my warriors, Empire Hood, Hard Work LA came through, Mike Mars, and a bunch of my warriors just listening. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe, and put your notification bell on. If you're an artist and you would like to submit your music to the Lovely Radio Show, here's how you do it. Go to MissToyMusic.com, submit your link in your bio, and make sure y'all, ready to get your music played. You definitely have to share the show. Share the show. That's all I want you to do is share the show, put the comments in the comments section where they go, hit the like. We just want you to participate so that we can grow over here. And that's what we're doing. So as we grow, you guys are sending in music. If you guys are in on Live 365, you hear some of the music over there. And if you have some special requests, this is the time. Now we're getting ready to make a new list for the Lovely Mix, right? So I need new music. And if you have new music, send it in so I can put it on my list. Hey, Mom, what's going on? My New Year's love, you know what I'm saying? It was great seeing all my warriors, my auntie, everybody, and bringing in the new year with family. How did you guys spend that hour coming into the new year? Because it gets down to the last 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? How did you guys spend your last 10 seconds counting in the new year?
Making beats.
Man, I wish I was doing that. I was with family. We was all at my mom and pop's house, eating as hell, doing the countdown, drinking fake wine and all that.
They don't feel bad. I drink fake wine too.
Hey,
I was
man.
watching Martin all night.
That fake champagne be good though, y'all.
Yeah. I had started a series of beats off of a phone app that I be using called IMPC Pro 2. And first thing I did in New Year was I started uploading some of those beats, so you can go on my YouTube channel and check them out.
Check them out. So new music, dropping. Of course, y'all already know I got a new single out, Celebrate, which is a great time of the year to have a single called Celebrate. So I appreciate everybody that's sharing that, and the rest of my songs from my catalog. Now, Keycal, we get into producer talk, and you get placements. Yep. How do you submit your music to do such things?
Well, first, like I say, I collab with Bangladesh on a lot of stuff. Stuff I got with him was Gucci Mane, Stupid Wild with Lil Wayne and Cameron. Made that back in 2006, but it didn't come out to 2009.
Still came out.
Yeah, I got my percentage on the publishing and everything, and
good.
I got a gold plaque actually in the background.
Hey.
Then I got on Ludacris Battle with a Sexes album I did, Party No More and Roller Coaster. Yeah, actually Roller Coaster was made back in 2006, and I used to stay with my cousins, Bangladesh, and I made that in this basement on my Triton. That was all Triton, and then of course, sorry to be nasty, but two girls, doing what they thing, and I put that on top of it. That's why you get them little moans in there. Then Party No More, it got Gucci Mane on it, but he was locked up at the time, so it didn't make it a single because he was locked up. And then with that Roller Coaster, it got Drew Hill on it. But at the time, originally, what's his name? That white dude, Justin Timberlake, was supposed to get on there, but Ludacris didn't want to give him none of his publishing, so it kind of like messed all the money up, back then. But it was a blessing to get on there.
Right.
Also, Ice Cube, she couldn't make it on her own. I did that beat with Cuz, and he actually flew me out to California in a video and everything, which was a blessing. That was my first time being in California around a bunch of pimps and sidewalk lizards. Yeah, I met Don Magic Juan, and it was a blessing to meet all the real players from the Himalayas. You feel me? And
Yeah.
what else I did? Busta Rhymes. I got bass, but it never came out because he got into it with Jimmy Iovine or something, so they never put it out.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of messed up everything because that's when the Millie was the biggest record way back in 08. And that beat was actually made in 06. And y'all know how the game is like politics. You do, like my cuz
Yeah.
did the Millie, that was big. So Busta Rhymes already had the beat for 2 years. Then he heard that in the club, and then he went in and just recorded and just leaked it. But like I said, he got dropped from the label, so it never came out. So that
Wow.
nobody make no money. So it was like bzz.
Yeah. But I'm glad you spoke on that because everything is it's not always peaches and cream in this business. So you have to, kind of have a backup plan for things, and especially more than one iron in the fire. So,
Yeah.
when there's something that goes wrong, it's always a few things already lined up to go right for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we have to forget that shit.
Yeah.
Then
Well,
look the other way. Boom. New
yeah,
opportunity.
and it's just fun. It's addicting, just making beats, and I ain't gonna never give up, and I'm gonna keep going. And like I
Good.
say, I love Miss Toy. It's a blessing to be working with her. We go through a whole album,
Yeah.
but like I like to make stuff from scratch. Like that's why I like to go live for practice and just be making stuff.
Yeah.
So I told her earlier, like we gonna make some stuff from scratch. I got a EA ski drum kit. This stuff hit hard. Oh gosh, I love
Yeah, I
EA ski.
see
He
y'all
one of my
promoting
favorite
it.
to do. Oh
Yeah,
man.
shout out to EA Ski. That's our loved one.
Man, yeah,
West
I'm gonna
Coast
buy his new
Warrior.
one too. When I get that $75, I'm
Oh,
gonna buy that new one. Yeah.
see, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Supporting one another is one of the key things in this business. Don't y'all think? Speak on how connecting with other people and learning new skills as a producer matters.
it matters a lot because it makes my ear better. I recently got a Newman TLN 103 microphone last year through ZZ Sounds because they let you pay on stuff. It's paid off now. Hallelujah. But that mic, that mic is so clear. I know I saw Mr. Payback got one too.
Mm-hmm.
And I use Pro Tools to record because I think the vocals sound better coming out of Pro Tools, and I learned how to use Pro Tools again, with my cousin Bangladesh. So I got that, got the template, got the waves and all that, and I just be recording people, and they be like, "Man, you got the best quality in the city. We hooked on this. We gonna come to you." And then it's this shouts out to Jason Joshua. He's a mixing engineer.
Mm-hmm.
He mixed a lot of stuff. I got his God particle plug-in. I'm gonna tell everybody that. I don't care. I use that on the master, and it just it's like you're doing some push-ups and your muscles about to bust.
Yeah. Flex on them.
I
Yeah,
got that guy. I got that guy master particle too.
man, that thing.
Yeah.
Oh God, you put that on your master, it's like it's mixed to master.
Right.
See, make you
I
make
need
that
that cheat code. I need that cheat code.
See,
So Miss Toy, when we make them stuff, I'm trying to come out there and record you myself, or you record it. Now how we do send them files, mix that thing, and
man, as long as we live making them beats, you know what I'm saying? I got a handy microphone right here. All you got to do is use all your tools and make the shit right, snap. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna go in because this is about that time anyway. I've been doing projects with all my producers. I pretty much need you, Speak Low. You next. You know what I'm saying? To line up the damn whole album shit. You know what I'm saying? We got a couple of them in, and we own projects together. So when y'all working with artists, do y'all think of making whole projects with them, or is this something that I'm just doing?
I think about making the whole project for every artist that's
Good.
you're able to work with because it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Getting so much done. What do you guys think? I know we've done this shit, JPad and KWise.
Well, I gauge it based off of how I feel the artist's direction is going. I kind of like sit down with them, and I do kind of pick their brain a little bit to see exactly what they're trying to get out of it. Some artists just want to do singles, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But when I have the green light, just like what I do with Miss Toy, I will make an entire album, no questions asked.
When I work with artists, just making beats for a whole project, it's like it's like a story. It's like a storyline. Like, you know, I can't have just I can't have one beat sounding like the other. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we definitely gonna get it in.
Mm-hmm.
As far as myself, it all depends on what type of relationship I have with the artist. Because all artists, you know, they come to my studio. I don't want to make an album with some of them because I feel like they still need to work on their skills. But people
Right.
like Miss Toy, Hard Work LA, um, I come up with something and I always challenge the artist that I want to make an album for. Like, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna send you nothing that's typical, that's out. I want to make sure, you know, you in your own lane. Like, we about to build this brand new 405. It ain't gonna be busy with all these, you know, copycats. So
Yep.
that's what I
Yeah.
do.
You guys all have given me some incredible tracks, and the challenge that he's talking about, I had a couple of them on the On Everything album. If y'all heard All I Want Is Mine, and it was another one, Heavy was one of them, and it turned into, you know, something that made some people go out and hustle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
these challenging songs actually inspired other people. So do you guys have songs that inspire you, or do you make songs and people call y'all and tell y'all, hey man, you fucked me up with that one? You know what I'm saying? Kick
Uh,
out.
really, the stuff me and Stephanie Ivy been doing out of St. Louis, the Southern Soul is like she getting a lot of views and she
Thank you.
actually performing it and Lord willing, like a label like put some money behind it this year and then boom, shakalaka, you know. I, al-
Exactly.
I
Exactly. And
also
y'all,
worked with this young lady named Nice MC out of Milwaukee. She's very versatile. We got some meetings coming up. I can like play a snippet of one of her songs called 50 Bars. Hey,
let go.
with that microphone, baby. I'm playing a
Come
little
on.
snippet.
Come on.
Y'all hear it?
I am the sound of the new generation. Bars over sound, I'm awake, not debating. Taking the spot, cause the spot has been vacant. Playtime is over, I'm done being patient. Growing impatient, fucking my waiting. Give me a deal, but I'd rather be faceless. Giving you sound in the flow more than basic. Giving you much more to say, but you taste it. Haters gon' hate, but they just gon' stay nameless. Giving me power to just be more tameless. Tread very lightly, cause it can get dangerous. Snakes in the water, but all of them spanglers. Smoke in the valley, who ready for war? I come equipped with my pins on the sword. Can't get with me, so they making shit up now. When I hear the rumors, that mean that I'm up now.
A little snippet. Yep, she out of Milwaukee. Also work with my brother named Jacan. He actually, if you check out the T-Pain video with Snoop, he the light-skinned brother in there. His name's Jacan. He raps, so we got a lot of stuff coming out. We've been working for years. Can y'all hear me?
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, he out there in California, like doing like little movies and stuff like that. But like I said, check out that T-Pain video. He the light-skinned character. He actually a Black Panther as well. And he in that video. That's a big look for him. And we working on a lot of stuff that's coming out as well. He kind of remind me of like how Tupac, whatever, like a lyricist, whatever, like that. So we got a
Right.
lot of stuff coming out too.
Well, definitely, you know, it's always good to see that you're working and actually working towards your goal and doing what you love. Because when you playing the music and you talking about the music, I just feel the love. You know what I'm saying? I know you love doing what you're doing, and I can feel that. So
Yep.
hopefully you guys, you know, tapping in with me every Thursday, getting a chance to know some of the new producers. And even if he's not new to you guys, you'll learn some new things about him, like the artists that he's working with. Support those artists, you know what I mean? And it's some women, and you already know if they need me to come through, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna slide in that damn thing, Kikal. So,
Yep.
you know, tell everybody, you know, what's the biggest thing that you want to accomplish in 2024 before we get up out of here?
The biggest thing I want to accomplish in 2024 is the independent artists I work with, you know, they songs, you know, just take off, you know, like Stephanie Ivy,
Yeah.
Nice MC, the young lady out of Milwaukee. Couple local artists I work with out of here. It's a kid named what's his name? MIA Stunner. He kind of just started rapping, but the kid's getting better. He's about 20 years old. I've been working with him, kind of teaching him like say it like that. So he's getting better. And he's a couple other locals artists out of here. I work with GMF, Ball Hard, a young kid. Easy Money, Funny Money. Probably supposed to get in with Young Chicken. I think Chicken or somebody out of Milwaukee soon. Milwaukee got a lot of talent. A lot of local artists with there's a lot of talent here. I don't know if y'all know Tanks from Milwaukee, Eric Benet's from Milwaukee. There's a lot of talent here, and it's I think Milwaukee is like it's gonna get a lot of shine with the music. It's a blessing for me to be in the mix. You know, it's the reason why I'm still here. Plus, my mom here, I help take care of her. So it's a blessing to have her around. We both Sagittarius, so we just everything we laugh at the same thing, and it's like my best friend, her and my niece. You know, and
exactly.
To have her here is, you know, I'm here. You know, I ain't gonna never leave my mom. You know, and wherever I go, she go. You know.
Period.
Shouts out to my mom, Malene Ewings, aka Turk, because she was born on Thanksgiving.
Exactly. My little sister was too. And you know, Sag Gang, I love y'all. And definitely tell people where they can find you. You know, it's gonna be a pleasure to have a new album with you soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. But tell everybody where they can find you and where they can find your music.
You can reach me on Instagram at Keycal Music. The music spelled MUSIC. It's also my publishing company under CSAC. My Facebook is my government name, Calvin Ewings, because the other one got hacked for some reason. I'm standing next to the Bucks trophy with the ring. It ain't my ring, but it's the real ring. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you would see me Calvin Ewings with an S, like Patrick Ewing, but with an S. My YouTube channel was Keycal Music. I got like a few videos of me doing burpees with my beats in the background. I like to do push-ups and burpees because it's good for your cardio. I really don't lift weights like that no more because I want no more hernias.
Yeah.
And that's about it. And my email is keycalmusic1@gmail.com. I'm willing to collab with any producer. I collab with y'all if y'all want to collab on some stuff like that. It's fun. I love collabing with producers, and we bust that thing down the middle and boom shakalaka. It's a blessing. I thank the Most High. I play by ear, so it's a blessing to be able to do that. I couldn't do nothing without God, you know, upstairs, you know. Yes. And like I said, I love everybody, and I want artists that I work with independent to blow up. Anything I do with my cousin Bangladesh, hopefully hits come out of that. Well, they will, you know. We probably got some stuff with ASAP Rocky coming out, you know, so which is a blessing. Some drill stuff type stuff, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look,
so,
keep us posted, Keycal, and come back.
Oh, my bad. Sorry to cut you off. It's an artist. What's his name? I got a placement with damn, what's that nigga name? It start with an S. My cuz hit me earlier, and the attorney hit me earlier for the paperwork.
See, you know some shit official. You don't even got to know the artist name when they send the paperwork.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it's actually a remake of I don't know if y'all remember that Pimp C UGK damn Murder. Y'all remember that? We had flipped that beat. What's that? Y'all hear it when it come out. I'll let Miss Toy know. It's a when you hear that burn, I'm gonna play the beat. Let me find the beat.
Keycal, play the beat. I'm gonna bring in my next guest after we finish shutting this down. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Play the beat right now. Y'all keep tuning in on the Lovely Radio Show. Make sure y'all come in and like the show. Make sure y'all put some comments in the comments too. What's up, Zeus? I see you.
Let me go to my email. My bad, y'all. I'm all over the place.
He all over the place, but y'all already know if you want to submit your music.
I'm all over the place, baby.
Well, we love your country swang and bringing your love to the Lovely Radio Show. Go on and play the music when you find the beat. You know what I'm saying? and then we gonna go on and keep the show rolling.
Here you go, right here.
Let's get it. Oh yeah.
Like I said, that's a placement coming out. It's supposed to be a single, but I forgot the artist's name. My bad. It started with an S, so I know it started with an S.
You're gonna be like, that was my beat. Didn't even remember my name.
Yeah, like I said, I just was told about the placement and the feed I'm getting, so which is a blessing because I didn't know till today.
Exactly. Well, yeah, salute to all your hard work. We're gonna get into some more hard work. Hard work is in the chat as well. And we love you on the Lovely Radio Show. Come back anytime, Kikau. You definitely know
Yep.
we're gonna be talking behind the scenes. So yeah, salute to you and all your music. And then come back anytime because y'all gotta do some collaborations, all y'all. So yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all very much and love and we're gonna get that success 2024 and forever.
All day. Appreciate you.
All right, God bless y'all.
Same to you.
Peace.
Peace.
On the Lovely Radio Show, we so active tonight. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep this thing going. So, Zeus.
Yo, what's going on?
Invited, through Phantom of the Beat and Gina as well. Salute to my warriors on the East Coast. Introduce yourself and tell us, what you're working with. What's going on?
Yes, sir. Zeus Rebel Waters representing St. Louis. Just had to pop on the Miss Toy show, man. Shout out to everybody that's on here. And I'm an artist, philanthropist. They call me the Underground King of St. Louis. They say I'm the Tech 9 of St. Louis, whatever that means. And yeah, I'm here, man. I'm just popping in. You know what I'm saying? We knew first time meeting each other. I'm just jumping on the show in the humbug. Y'all see, I'm on the couch posted. I'm just jumping in, man. What's up with everybody? Hope everybody having a good New Year so far.
We are, and starting to show off in the year off right too at that, it's a lot of things that's going on that we're capable of doing, but one thing we can do that's for free is show love to one another. And so we just extending our love the top of the year. So whatever you have going on, you can come back anytime and then bless us.
For sure that.
So tell us, what do you actually do? You know what I'm saying? We know you're an artist. Where can we find some of the music? Who you work with?
Yeah, well, I'm an artist. I started off, my first deal was with Mac 10. I was signed to Who Bangin' and Capitol about 2007. Had a single out with I think it was the last single that Nate did before he passed. But the record was called Like This. It was me, myself, and Nate Dogg. So from St. Louis, but definitely a lot of close ties in LA and Inglewood and all through them parts. From there, pretty much had a lot of crazy big independent records here in St. Louis, tons of radio play, been touring, so that's why they call me the Tech 9 of St. Louis, because we do about 80 shows a year all over the country. Once after my deal, we pretty much just remained independent after the Mac 10 situation, and just been consistent. I got a new single out right now called Fallen. We've been doing the Fallen tour, so I say about the last 7 weekends we've been on the road. This weekend we'll be in Dallas, and then obviously Gina is who connected me with you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Gina. She right up the street, St. Louis and Kansas City. We like cousins. You know what I'm saying? Kind of, sort of. So just met Gina through my travels. Really, really good person. And she, we just all networking, and she was like, "You got to get on Miss Toy show." And blah, blah, blah. I'm like, "I bet." Well, shit, link me in, tap me in. I come jump on this mug, and you know what I'm saying. And other than that, I got what I do. I'm a philanthropist here, so I got a nonprofit organization. I work heavily in the community here. I just recently got my own day from the mayor in St. Louis, so June 1st is Zeus Rebel Waters Day. Just threw the first pitch at the Cardinals game. God is amazing. Single father, 4 daughters. I'm just, it's just God family music for me, man, and rocking with my community. That's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Well, that was a great nutshell, pun intended. Yeah. And we just appreciate having warriors out there in the field, no matter where you came from. It's what you're putting out there in the world today. And I feel that you're putting out some great things, and I'm glad that we got connected for the fact that you're just, West Coast, Inglewood, LA. I heard all of that. You feel me?
Yeah,
And the fact
yeah.
that
Shout
Gina
out to the
and my
West
West
Coast.
Coast Warriors, like literally, Phantom is texting me right now because my single is coming out. Our single is coming out on the 12th, and
Okay,
you're
good.
on the show right now. So I'm sending them the link to show them. You know
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? The love is
And we got to
genuine.
get you in St. Louis too at some point. We need to have you down here.
Come on now, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. You
Gotta
know what
come
I'm
to
saying?
the
Let's
loop.
connect the
Yeah,
dots. Right? Come back to the loo, actually. You know what I'm
word
saying?
up. Yeah.
And speak low, you in the loo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm actually in the loop right now.
Okay.
I'm in U City.
Okay, for sure. You around the
Yeah,
corner.
yep.
These are my producers.
I've been here for 15 years now.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
Yeah,
you may have been familiar with Rucker Puff, Zeus Rebel Waters. If you in the market, you know what I'm saying.
yeah. I work with Maestro Frio.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my little partner.
Okay. For sure.
Exactly. So we
Shout out
connect in the
Maestro.
world. We connect in the world together right here on a lovely radio show. Like I said, if you're an artist and or a producer and would like to get your music heard on a lovely radio show, submit your music to misstoymusic.com/lovely-radio. That way you can get your music, especially if you own your music, get it played where you can get your royalties and all that good stuff and have somewhere like a home where you can have your music spun and people can listen to your music over here instead of trying to find you all day on the radio, right? So this is what we do. We advertise that. If you have a business and you want to advertise on a lovely radio show, please feel free to stop by and just drop in the ad. That's what we do. We networking over here. So yeah, I appreciate what you were saying, Zeus, though. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna keep the line moving, 80 shows a year on their ass. You know what I'm saying?
That's it. That's it. We putting one foot in front of the other. We ain't waiting on nobody. You know what I'm saying? If the major situation come, then that's all fine and dandy. But we gonna keep it popping either way.
We're gonna keep rocking out, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it's
Mhm.
about when we over here talking to these youngsters about, getting into music. I know y'all it all sound good having a deal, but don't y'all see how the line keep moving even when you don't have one? And people are still
Mhm.
smiling. When y'all had them deals, sometimes y'all be sad and y'all come on this motherfucker and be mad at the label and y'all don't
Oh
even
yeah.
sign the goddamn contract.
We didn't all been there. We didn't been there. So we know how it goes. Sometimes it ain't, what it's cracked up to be. Not all the time. You know what I'm saying?
But how important is it to have the shows and be out there with the fans? Zeus, tell them how important that is, though.
I mean, it's extremely important because for us, it's straight to the consumer. Like I said, I don't usually tell my age on camera, but I just say I graduated in 1999. So I
Mm-hmm.
graduated in 1999, but in my market, and maybe my brother here, I don't know how in tune you are with the city for us, the scene in the underground, but every 2 years or so, it's 30 different artists and it changed. Then there is 30 artists, and then it's a different 30 artists in every year. But every year since I started doing music, I've been a part of that 30. You understand what I'm saying? And nobody that rapped when I was rapping is even really rapping no more. Maybe a couple people. So I just, that's just a testament to God and my consistency. They just put out an STL rappers list, like 30 STL rappers, and I was on that, and I was kind of floored. It was kind of funny because now my daughter rap too, and she 23, and and I was on the list, and it was just a little funny because I'm like, man, I'm on here with all these kids, and I put it on Facebook, and it was just kind of funny that they still, but like I said, it's just the consistency, and it's because when I do things, like I say, it's straight to consumer. So my fans it's real fans. They're buying. We going to the show, we're selling merch. You know what I'm saying? We connecting. They coming to my events. They supporting the charity. It's almost like a community. So it's like, and then like I say, my name good in the city. So I can go anywhere, but I'm not promoting BS. I'm promoting violence. And then the craziest part about all of it is I don't even
Mm-hmm.
rap really no more. My records, I done changed it. Like we doing, I call the genre hood pop. So I'm really doing more like pop R&B. I just did 4
And yeah,
records with Jelly Roll's producer. I just did a rock project with a Jelly Roll producer. So I'm not even really doing traditional what people would call rap anymore, and they still putting
mm-hmm.
me in the top STL rappers list. So
It's
it's
fine.
cool.
Look,
Yeah,
it's
it's
fine.
all good.
We'll take all of that. We'll take all of
Yeah,
that.
we'll still take it though. Yeah,
Yeah,
Gina.
you gotta have your stamp on the map. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Gina in the building. Thank you, Gina, for the connect. Great conversation.
Gina.
And much love to my warriors. And they like dope, man. That's dope. And touring is very important. It's very
Yeah.
important just to touch your fans, the people who are actually supporting you, and the ones that are really there for you, not the naysayers. We're talking about the ones who come out, the ones that come out their pocket, the ones that know when your shit coming out, the ones that meet you there and beat you there. You feel me? So, we talking about the longevity of the music game and the longevity of just being a business owner, because fuck just being a rapper. When you start being a rapper, you have to learn multiple kind of things. You know what I'm saying? It's like you start learning how to produce yourself or learning how to be an engineer. So it's not just that one job. Do y'all think it's better to have your eyes on more than one prize in this game? Of course.
It is, because you ain't gonna cheat yourself. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
agree. I agree. I feel like you gotta have you can't be a one trick pony. I feel like
Mm-hmm.
in the business, like even for me, like I always tell people, like, shit, I throw a manager hat on fast. You know what I'm
For
saying? And me
real.
and you go get in front of somebody and they like you more than they like me, nigga. I'm your manager now. Then I don't even
I'm
rap no more. I don't even do music. I'm the manager. How about that? You know what I'm saying? So but like I said, I think that just comes with confidence in
mm-hmm.
who you are, and it's not an ego
Maturity.
thing. And if we all passionate about music, so it's like even if I can't be the quote unquote star, I'm still down to
Mm-hmm.
play whatever my role is. You know what I'm saying? For us to just win the championship.
Yeah, when you're lacking in certain departments, you can't really use that as an excuse in this business. You got to kind of like still be 10 toes down and figure some things out. You know what I mean? Because we could sit there and use this, that, and the third as an excuse not to keep moving, but you must keep moving regardless. And if there's different hats that you got to wear, then so be it.
100%.
Period. Yeah, that's a fact. We definitely wear different hats, and once I realized what the music was doing on the radio, and how the check was rolling in, of course I had to come be a radio personality so we can keep them checks rolling
Right.
in, not only for
Right.
myself but for artists and producers that I work with. So it's funny how some people don't realize how we make money together in this business all the time, but nobody even talks about the togetherness or the unity about it. Everybody is just out for self. But being out for self can teach you a lot of self-preservation in this business, and it'll have you isolated. But being isolated, is that a good thing or a bad thing, guys?
I think artistically it can be a good thing just because, like, and don't quote me, but if I remember correctly, I think they were saying how Prince didn't listen to other people's music. Y'all may
Yeah,
know more accurate if that's an accurate statement or not, but so I feel like in that aspect, isolation can make it where you just come, you can coin an original sound. You know what I mean? And I do a lot of that. Like I don't go out and I don't even go to the clubs. I don't really do none of that unless I'm performing or somebody had me come beat her. Now I do feel like you probably still should go every now and then, so you may want to get the vibe of what's going on and maybe get some kind of influence. But I still feel like isolation too can help you create a sound that hasn't been heard before. So I'm
absolutely.
saying both in my opinion.
I agree with that. More so the fact that my isolation, it stems from me having an energy that I know where I belong. You know what I'm saying? And I know where I fit in. And if I'm invited to something and I don't feel the energy is right, I'm gonna remove my energy and I'm gonna isolate myself and do what makes me happy. Of course, the music. And for a long time, I didn't listen to music either. Like I didn't listen to the current female rapper when I was coming up. I didn't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I knew about what was going on, or I knew about the singles, but I didn't get too engulfed in every single song because I was doing music myself. So I didn't want to sound like anybody else. And I loved being original. What do you guys feel about the isolation, thing?
As far as like isolation with me, like being a producer, a lot of times I don't think that's good for a producer because you have to be aware of what's going on with different type of techniques and stuff, but just come with your originality because sometimes you'll feed off of what you hear that's going on, even though if it's dumbed down or immaculate, sometimes that can build you and make you want to build your own craft, your original style. to music.
Inspire you and shit, huh?
Right. Yeah. Well, isolation to me is I like to kind of gather my thoughts when I'm actually rhyming. You know what I'm saying? Because I need that. You need that isolation because it's a whole bunch of stuff going on if you're not isolated. You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of stuff going on and listening to music. As far as listening to other people's music or whatever, I just I try to open my open my mind and be like, this is what they listening to. It's up to me if I like it or not. I'm a 9 times out of 10 make something better.
Hmm.
Yeah, I relish in the isolation times because I always got somebody in my ear talking about some music somehow, some way, shape, form, or fashion. So I'm not lacking in understanding what's actually going on out there, or being unaware of what's happening. But I also do know that, just like how he said with Prince, being your own individual and doing things, and really, I mean, of course, it's cool to listen to people and develop a sound for them. And I think that's very important. But at the same time, isolation is also important too, because you do grow pretty strong, when you can follow your own path.
In isolation, no doubt. No doubt. That was great, guys. I appreciate you guys answering that because some people don't realize being with yourself is really important. And times you need to go, be stronger somewhere for other people. That isolation can give you that strength that you needed to go deal with the outside world. And, talking about other things, music, it's a lot of funny stuff going on in the world. What do you guys think actually is the distraction? What is, going on? I know it's some funny shit that Katt has done, and it's also some shady shit that's going on with Diddy. But also in New York, they have some kind of isolation thing or some quarantine thing going on as well. Do y'all know about that 2.13 or something like that going on in New York?
No, I ain't hip to that.
Yep, absolutely, and it's quite believable because distractions are put in place, in my opinion, purposely, so people do not be aware of what's coming down the pipeline, really coming down the pipeline, because we can get caught up in having these conversations about these people, yet and still here we are with this type of situation where quarantining can happen at any given point in time, and it'll sneak right up under people's nose if they don't really pay attention and tap in and do what they say. What you look at the most is what's going to stay around you the most.
Mhm.
But I think that if you really are, really are above that grade, what I'm saying, you're going to start digging in the rabbit hole, and you're just going to start realizing that there's a lot of shit going on that people need to pay attention to, and unfortunately, a majority of them will not.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
And most of the national disasters movies, they take place in New York. So you don't pay attention. You know what I'm saying? You ain't paying attention.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
word. That's real.
Yeah, it's
That's
big. It's
real.
a bigger picture out there for sure. And of course, they love to distract us with entertainment. And although we're a part of the entertainment, we like to fuel the show with a lot of news and updates and facts and stuff like that. And we like to make sure y'all get entertained, but stay informed as well. And when we say something, y'all should be Googling and putting some stuff in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Y'all should be
Mhm.
Googling right now what I just said, because if you live in New York and you even cough a little bit, they can take you and put you somewhere and have you taking meds. So make
That's
sure y'all
crazy.
mask up and pay attention to what's going on, because if it's happening there, it can happen anywhere, is the point. So music is everywhere, y'all. Zeus, where can they find your music? Where can we, support you? And how can you come back to us, on another show telling us some more good stuff?
For sure, for sure. You can follow me on all platforms as Zeus Rebel Waters. That's Zeus Rebel Rebel Waters, like the water you drink. Falling is all right now. It's doing great. Just got a couple sync placements. I got a song that's
Oh,
gonna be on the Johnsons TV show that's coming out real
good.
soon for the new episode. So we just working, man, and working, trying to put one foot in front of the other, and do change the narrative is the biggest thing for me for 2024. I'll say this because I got to be able to say something before I get off this platform.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy the new music and I enjoy the stuff that's going on. But my challenge to artists is just to try to do something a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna talk about killing somebody, tell us how you felt after you killed him. Give us the whole story. Don't just tell us you killed them and you bragging about the murder. You know what I'm saying? Tell us how you think his family feel. I'm basically just saying like, let's go a little bit further with our creativity, man. I started teaching, and when I was teaching for a couple years, and I was in the midst with all of these young kids and seeing how they move and how they thought, it helped me like really start changing my music because I was like,
Mm-hmm.
damn,
Yep.
they really think Gucci Mane sell dope. They
Yeah,
really
yeah,
like, and they don't understand that Gucci got a big ass house and live like probably in the nicest part of Atlanta or Georgia, and his kids are gonna go to private school. They're not
yeah.
gonna go nowhere near you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And how you see the Jeezy narrative where he told your kids to trap or die, but his kids went to college. You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't
Absolutely.
think our children understand that this shit is not real. The internet is fake. All of this
Mm-hmm.
shit, it's entertainment. These niggas
Thank
got wives at home. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
nigga, they got wives and kids, nigga. They might be
Mm-hmm.
going to parent teacher conference. You know what I'm saying?
See,
So, and
exactly,
I'm that guy. I'm a single father. I got 4 daughters. You know what I'm saying? 2 of them in college.
exactly.
So, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But it's at the same time, I done did everything in my city. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gotta gonna pull a record and say, oh, this nigga was beat up and choked out. And nigga, it's not there. You
Yeah,
see what I'm saying? But I got a green beard though. And I do
yeah,
rap music and I wear like crazy ass clothes. I do what I want. I do what makes me feel cool.
absolutely.
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I just
Mm-hmm.
feel like for all of us that's on this platform, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
we gotta start teaching our children to be themselves. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because it's like if we don't, you know what I'm saying, you got some little dude in the hood that's probably a prodigy it's a pianist
Mm-hmm.
that could be something immaculate, but we teasing them and telling them, nigga, you playing the keyboard, what the fuck is you doing, nigga? That's you need to,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I'm saying? That's all.
Exactly. Oh yeah. Well, I appreciate that message. I'm an auntie of like 25, 26 kids, and my message has always been the real is the real, and you will see the fake when you see it.
Yes.
It's a
Yes.
difference in it. You know what I'm saying? And I never sensationalized this music business. I kind of told them too much at first. So, some of my nieces and nephews kind of looking at y'all sideways right now because they ain't doing some of that
Yeah.
shit y'all is doing because they have a real ass rapper auntie like me. So,
Type shit.
we appreciate you being able to say that this message is tainted. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sabotaging these kids out here with this
Yeah.
music,
Word
and
up.
this message is wrong, and y'all not even telling the truth. So I love that in you. You know what I mean, Zeus? So you always welcome to the lovely radio show anytime. Thank you, Gina. Thank you, Phantom on the Beat.
Thank you.
Again,
Appreciate y'all having me, man. Shout out to y'all brothers on here, man. Let's all definitely connect on the IG and all that good stuff too. So
that's a done deal. That's a
Bless.
done deal.
for
Salute.
sure. Salute y'all. Salute.
Look,
Have a
All
good
right.
evening, y'all. So as we continue on with the show, y'all already know I'm thankful to have the guest as I do tonight because a lot of times, people don't have guests and they don't have people that's coming through giving them that love and that message. That message was powerful at the end because y'all kids really been listening to buffoons and fools all this time, thinking that they somebody or they bigger than they are. Your dreams matter too. But one thing I'll tell you is why the game is being bust wide open. And thank you to Katt Williams for telling a lot of the stuff that's going on right now. It's some of the stories that you guys probably heard and was like, nah, it can't be true. Nah. So how do y'all feel about some of this stuff? What do y'all think about what Katt is actually saying?
Cat ain't never been one to sugarcoat. That's for sure.
Never.
If anybody's watched Cat or followed him in his history, you got to know that he's going to say something that may not be comfortable for some, but definitely you have to definitely look at it like it's some accuracy with what he's saying, because he's not. People. There's one thing that people say, and it's about reading body English. You know what I'm saying? Like if Cat Williams' body English was giving me a vibe that was capping, then it would be capping. You know what I'm saying? But you can see how candid and how comfortable he is talking about these things, and he draws his line in the sand, and I respect it.
I feel like Cat spoke his truth. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, speak.
I feel like Cat spoke his truth. You know, just like he was saying when he was talking about Steve Harvey, as far as like Mr. Cooper, hanging with
Mhm.
Mr. Cooper. I mean, it's there.
The whole show.
It's there.
Yeah.
Even with the entertainer. Uh, as far as him not writing his own jokes. All that is documented. So
Mhm.
everything he talked about, you can definitely go ahead and fact check. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And me being a barber, uh, before I was a barber, I already knew Steve Harvey hairline was a man unit. I knew that from just like Busta Rhymes' hair was a man unit. AJ from 106 in Park hair was a
No,
man
hey,
unit.
no.
You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey mustache is fake. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
I would get out of here. I would get out of here.
nothing get past real. Nothing get past a real one. Nothing.
No, real.
That's just
Strict.
what it is.
Why
Tory
you
Lane ass nigga.
why you put Jamie Foxx in that list?
See? And Diddy.
But
Yeah, we can
Diddy,
go
we,
down the
I knew. We knew about Diddy. We knew about Diddy from day one. Mr. Penny and album. You know what I'm saying?
no, but I just saw Cat.
Mama Clyde.
Yes, Bomba Cleat.
Mama.
Ras Clat. No, but I just saw Cat, and the ironic thing about what Speak just said is Mr. Cooper was one of the opening acts for Cat's show, so I would imagine that he has accuracy with what he's saying. Period.
Well, he said he studied. When you say study, not just watch, you study. You know what I'm saying? Like when I did get into the rap game, I studied. I didn't go listen to everybody. I studied them. You know what I'm saying? I studied vocals. I studied how to deal with, certain things. So when you study people and then they steal from you,
Right.
it's a different story. And it's a different body language, like you said. You know what I'm saying? I read body language all the time. And, even meeting Cat in person, you know what I'm saying? It just goes to show what kind of morals he stands on and truth he stands on. Like, everybody that's over there, they gonna stand on business because they got a contract to fulfill.
And
They
of
gotta
course,
stand on
to make him
business.
look crazy. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Make
Yeah.
Cat look crazy, but sometimes when you go against the grain of whatever is going on out there, um,
Yeah.
that's the narrative that they're gonna put on you that you're crazy.
Oh, and
Yep.
that you do drugs. They do that to me all the time. You know what I'm saying? You do drugs. But find a dope dealer that I done bought drugs from, like Kat said, and find somebody I done did the dope with so we can go ahead and squash the motherfucking rumors. Because everybody
That
will say that about you in this music business because they assume that everybody's been living a certain way. And when you stay away from it, they assume that you in it because they haven't seen you. You know what I'm saying? You got to come out and speak up for your damn self.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna speak up for you.
And
They gonna
everything gonna come to light. You know what I'm saying? When you see your favorite rapper, your favorite actor, your favorite entertainer, and somebody saying, "Oh, they on drugs and this and that," it's
mm-hmm.
it's they gonna show. I
Yeah.
mean, the cameras is always around. Even homegirl that was on what was it, in the house with LL Cool J. It people were saying she was on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
It's we seen it. You seen it with your own eyes. You know what I'm saying?
surely
So
did. Met her
it,
in I met her in Atlanta, bro. She definitely on that shit.
and some and some people, you know, it'll just they'll just pause up. You'll see them doing videos and they'll just pause up or just turn around like is these drugs is out there. These people can't handle. Most of these people, a lot of these people can't handle the fame.
No.
You know what I'm
But when
saying?
you do it yourself, like Kat, I mean, nobody is perfect, right? In this business, we
Right.
all have things that we have, not been proud of. But at a time, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't
You had to do what you had to do. What you say, J Pat?
there ain't no soul on earth perfect. Show me one.
Exactly. Nobody is
Right.
perfect. And so we look at Katt like he have all of these downfalls, but then he just roast that woman on that radio show when she tried to tell him he was in prison. He told her, bitch, I ain't never been in prison. You
Told her
understand what I'm saying?
up. He told her up. I don't know if y'all saw that video, but I saw the video and I replayed it like 4 times because you just don't throw stones at a glass house. You know what I'm saying? And she tried to say he was something in prison. He was
hating. He
yeah,
tried to say he was hating on Tiffany
on the radio. No, yeah, and she said that he was big in prison, right?
Yeah,
that just started to spiral, and from
that
what
was
if I'm
downhill.
mistaken, she got fired after that.
Ooh. Because she went head to head with him back and forth, knowing damn well. And then she said, trying to take up for Tiffany Haddish. And then look at Tiff asleep at the wheel right now. You feel me? Stop trying to take up for motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? He tried to told you some real shit. And then here you go in your feelings about some woman that he done already seen.
Cuffs.
And they try, and she
said her wrist is getting real familiar with some cuffs.
And she trying to, trying to get her career back after the Ari Spears thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's her. And you see her and and Kevin Hart on the on the wake up on the show. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, people trying to get their career back, but everybody ain't for everybody. Everybody is not for like fake people are not for us.
No, they not.
They can be for everybody else, but fake people is not for us.
Just not.
Just like Katt Williams says, they all have their own groups and circles. Like you got, Steve Harvey, Cedric, Kevin Hart got his group, and you can tell that the man's not lying because everybody coming with this old stuff and try to put it on him, but he never went to jail on that stuff. I believe Katt like telling the truth 100%. People like Faison, who never did a stand up that I saw, like he got to get his facts together on Katt Williams because he's doing a lot of videos. He's doing too many videos on his IG. And
his IG. They tearing his ass up in his own comments. I'm telling you right now, I couldn't even stop reading the damn comments. They was tearing his ass up so much. You feel me? They was going crazy on Faison. So I think he needs to stop or have some facts and proof to show that he can say what he wants.
To put a little spin on or to touch on it, it's how these people are responding. It's not that you're responding; it's how you are. You know what I mean? That's telling us very stern.
And he said some stuff about people we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Especially like Chris Tucker. Like, that's one of those you don't want to believe. Like, you know what I'm saying?
World star for real. Like said, not funny. He took that one joke and then Katt called him from, you know what I'm saying, Cedric's show. And then he was telling him he was stealing his jokes, right? So then he was like, Scruncho was like, man, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You in the big league now, man. That's just showing you about to get on. He said, I'm glad you said that because he's doing your joke right now. He was like, what? Go ahead, speak.
Just like hanging with Mr. Cooper. Whatever Steve Harvey show was, that was hanging with Mr. Cooper, but just a whole stolen show. Like, and honest, and I'm gonna keep it real. Steve ain't never been funny. That's just me. He ain't never been funny to me. He overtalked everybody. He always cutting people off. He even when he did the verses. When he hosted the verses, people was like, "Shut up and let them perform."
Exactly. I mean, I remember being in a concert with my dude, and I'm like 19, 20 years old in the concert. He, hosting it, but he keep talking shit about the younger generation in music, right? So I already had like this, I don't like him type of vibe with Steve Harvey because he was so pompous about how he felt about old school music opposed to the new music that was coming out. And Nick, how do you feel now? And your damn stepdaughter is the biggest hoe in hip hop right now. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You okay with it?
throwing stones at a glass house.
So, you know, he was down in music a lot, talking about they sagging pants, but you got on a whole fucking frontal. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do this, you know. Then you disrespect Bernie Mac. So it's like I always looked at him from even being younger to being an adult now, like, damn, he in this shit. You know what I'm saying? You definitely got paid to be in this business and to Dirty Mac people.
Right.
They act like Katt Williams just now saying this. Like he been saying this on smaller platforms. It just wasn't getting across. Soon he get on somebody's platform with numbers, oh, they going crazy. Like he been saying this for like some years, especially on Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Even with the Kings of Comedy, it's just like who made them the kings, who made the people the Kings of Comedy, who made all of them the Kings of Comedy. It was just crazy to me because I got my kings like Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy.
Right.
Even though, you know, there's stuff going on with that, but still, you know.
Right.
Though, like Richard Pryor is the GOAT.
Definitely. And you know, Red Fox. You know what I'm saying? It's like
St. Louis.
Can't forget Red for sure.
Man, they just funny in period. In movies, it just comes across as that's just their personality. Like Katt was saying, lines that he had in Friday at the Next, he was able to write his own part. But you know what I want to talk about is that in the script they had that he was supposed to get fucked. You know what I'm saying? Money Mike. I'm disturbed by that y'all even had that in the script. Did y'all do that for Hollywood, or did y'all just do that because y'all think that shit is funny? And I'm also proud that, you know, Katt said, fuck that. I'm still gonna be in this movie, but this how we gonna do it, and had that nigga running down the streets. Now, even playing dick and balls in the movies is a little suspect for me. You know what I'm saying? No doubt. But sometimes you do gotta man up and be like, look, this is how I want to do it, and this is what it is. How do y'all feel about him having to flip it in that movie?
I'm glad he did, because that would have been like, what the hell? Time to go get some popcorn.
and wasn't Harvey Weinstein the one that touched Terry Crews?
They never said who did, and he should have said who did if he was gonna speak on it. He want to still get paid, like, you know, straddle the fence with that.
Certain people are in certain positions, and you wonder how they got there, but it is the question.
His only cap was that 4,000 books. Well, he said, remember Steve Harvey screwing up the entire model show. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Like,
It's something special to get back there again.
I remember he hosted the little church
Paul Mooney.
He hosted the church.
Absolutely, Paul Mooney, the GOAT.
Oh yeah, he'd go. He hosted the church show, and he was doing all that cussing. Like, damn.
Man, they got the cussing heavy, didn't they?
Heavy on the little church, but you know who pastors do that anyway. So
they do.
There's all kind of content out there with pastors doing. Doing the most.
They off the chain. I ain't gonna even lie.
They worse than worse. Just they worse than the preacher's daughters.
Man,
they worse than they daughters.
Clear business, and part of the business is being, you know, sensational like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is. Church is screaming business now. It's not even screaming religion or anything like that. Screaming this is a business.
You show Raj talking about that 4,000 books was insane. I mean, he a comedian. He gonna have to make sure y'all paying attention to the whole story. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna have to go revisit that one and ask him again about that and how many books, and ask him what's the name of the books. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing. But the other shit, I believe him. So yeah. At 5. For real. You know what I mean? But an independent mind and someone who's taking their own show on the road, literally, you know, what do you say? What's up with putting on the dress? Tyrese at the latest. Well, you know, he's in a Muslim country. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and stand on morals and values, and also clown him at the same time. He's the only one that had the dress on. You know what I'm saying? Even though with the scarf and the blazer, you know what I'm saying? He did too much. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is in the Muslim country too. You know what I'm saying? They don't have on that, but that is something that they wear in Muslim countries. You know what I'm saying? When you have to visit places. So Rob X, I'm glad you did ask that. But Kyrie has no business wearing that on the top of the year. He has no business. So yeah, he gets clowned for that. And the snake of the day, because we stick at y'all donkeys. The snake of the day. So yeah, with a dress on. It's horrible to see some of this stuff that's going on. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all know about the Jeffrey Epstein list and who's on the list, share some of the names in the chat with us so we can just, look at them. Because what else we gonna do? They're talking about it and no one's gonna go to jail. No one, you know what I mean? What is actually going to happen since they released this list? Presidents on there, you know what I'm saying? Deceased people, they talking about Michael Jackson and everybody on the list, right? But what was going on? We need details. What y'all think about that? Elaborate if you want to.
I don't know the full story on that all the way, but I know Donald Trump and Michael Jackson was on that list, but he's supposed to be cleared and Clinton. The full story of that. It's like crazy.
Tom Hanks, of course, his ass Pizzagate is on that damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Travolta, y'all keep naming them.
Man, listen, I'm not surprised any of these names are on there. It is Hollywood, and a lot of it's well documented about the dark secrets of Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? So things coming out and names coming out in these me personally, I'm not surprised at all.
I think something need to happen.
World Star, a bunch of nasty rich folks. You just forgot the nasty ass rich folks.
Exactly. Something need to happen, right? Yeah.
Clinton.
Tucker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And much love to my new single too, with Phantom on the Beat, because y'all know, you know what I'm saying, we on our Kobe shit this year, 24, and we doing what we got to do. We just left our Jordan year. It was trash. I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna go ahead and ball out for real in 24. Go ahead, J Pat.
Oh no, I'm not surprised that those names are coming out. You know what I'm saying? And definitely there needs to be more transparency with that. You know what I'm saying? I really feel like, they owe it to people to be transparent about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you already created a narrative that, we're not supposed to know about these people's lives, but yet and still here it is. You know what I'm saying? And we need to figure out, where's the silver lining? Where do you draw the line? You know what I mean? Like we gotta know what's going on.
And that's a fact, y'all, and as we continue to learn more and more, we'll continue. Said George Lucas. No, look, it's so many people that y'all probably wouldn't even imagine. So when someone like Katt Williams is telling y'all something, because he's been on the inside as well, knowing and seeing some things and having to say no and turn down money, and you know what I'm saying, and deal with the repercussions of having to still feed his kids at home, knowing that he done turned down Hollywood and it's a bigger check than he can, imagine. He still goes out there and goes on tour and makes something happen for himself. So y'all got to
saying that he just wanted to be a comedian because he realized all that fuck shit was going on, and he regressed back and said, "Fuck it, I just want to be a comedian. I don't even want to deal with the rest of that shit."
Yeah, it's bullshit. Said that English name list. Wait until the other names come out. They was eating babies and on that island. Yikes.
He said he just was ready to lead a game with his booty hole still intact.
What?
Putting people on the couch.
He didn't care nothing about nobody. A dirty ass couch too. Everybody was on it.
Oh, Dave Copperfield, the magician. Wow.
Oh wow.
He was making the babies disappear, probably.
Right.
allegedly.
Right.
But damn, you know,
Disappeared.
He made the island disappear.
he made the list disappear. First of all, whoever had the list at first, he made that motherfucker disappear.
Damn him.
What y'all think about this Sexy Red song at the kids party and the adults filming it?
Well, I have to tell y'all, like my little niece said when my little, nephew dog threw up. You need to discuss. Discuss. It was just bad. You know what I'm saying? Just watching the little kids with the mic. And who the fuck was filming it?
A grown adult.
Man, that's crazy too.
CPS need to be at the door.
Now.
CYS, CPS,
Right.
whoever. Yeah, that's true. And it's sad.
CPS. We need to start calling CPS on our own people.
Man, listen, I'm trying to
They
tell
do. They just give the kids back to the dumb hoes because they already know what they're gonna become.
I said the worst thing they could have did was give everybody a camera.
And the worst thing they could have did is not put on condoms.
Man,
that part.
I just seen the babies with the condoms on all of their fingers, saying that they was some gloves and some shit. I was like,
it's the first one of the year, but message.
Yo, it's good you had the condoms. You ain't used them, obviously, because you got two badass kids. But damn, they done got into the stash. And that, you know what I'm saying?
Take care of your kids. Raise your kids.
Man, y'all letting this,
they letting the music raise the kids.
Yeah, and showing everything on the internet.
Further and tell them to raise themselves so they can raise kids.
I ain't even gonna say music because a lot of this stuff ain't music.
It ain't speak. We can't call it. It ain't that. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't that, right? But it ain't that.
I ain't got a lot of hope for these new generations, man. These new generations are going to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah. They was in a whole little concert at the house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, little girl was like this.
All of them. That was crazy.
It was wild. Why do y'all disrespect our eyes like that and our ears with this man? Y'all know damn well we gonna have a reaction, and that's what the internet really is. It's all about reactions. It's all about who's gonna react the most, who's gonna be shocked the most that they keep sharing this 100 million times that this goes viral. With the mic had a full-blown wig. Oh shit.
Yeah, Ross. You see it.
You gotta play my clip.
That was crazy.
Just like the little boy party. He had the gun and the money.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And the adults in the back kicking it, partying with them. Like, what we doing?
Mm-hmm.
Where's CPS?
Remember the funeral video where the little
with the bottle of lean, the Sprite bottle dude was giving them the blunt.
Yeah, shit crazy.
Like, yeah, it's going crazy.
Thing is we
need to regulate our people, put them in check.
Man,
I need to play one of my favorite clips, and this is going to probably be how I end the show today, but I'm not ending it right now. I just need to play this because this needs to be said, and it was said so clear that I want everyone to marinate with this.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
No, I ain't got no allegiance.
Oh, run that again. Run.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
No, I ain't got no allegiance.
Hey, yo.
It's not like you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, Katt will get you like that. He surely will. That's what happened
to you first, and then he was like,
that's what happened to old girl. That's exactly what happened to old girl when she tried to do something. He was telling, he's like, I don't know why I was on Def Comedy Jam. I was like, man, people shouldn't be playing with me like that. And Katt started really, really getting at Shannon Sharpe. He was like, yo.
Yeah. You say you sat up here and let them lie to you like that. He's like,
that's unbecoming of you.
What's his line? Oh, Katt. Come on, Katt. Come on, Katt. the whole damn show. You know what I'm saying? Because Katt was roasting the motherfuckers back to back.
Oh man, yeah, and he wasn't ready. He was not
Yeah,
ready.
can't fit squares in circles. You know what I'm saying? You just
Should have
can't do it.
knew better when he brought Katt up there that Katt wasn't going to bullshit him.
Man, so in other news, I did see, on this post, well, on YouTube, two brothers end up, doing a massacre this year because they didn't. One of them, mother bought him more stuff on Christmas than he got. You heard about that? Speak low.
Yeah, they got to their, I think they got to their grandma house and start fighting over one of them got more gifts than the other one for Christmas, and they shot their mama, or
The, the
or they
sister,
sister, they sister.
and then one of the brothers shot the other brother, so he in jail for shooting him, and the other one is in jail for killing his sister.
Like dummies, you know what I'm
Just
saying? Like superficial. This is superficial dummy world.
I bring that up to say, when I was, younger, if I wasn't good in school and a holiday came up, it was definitely gonna be hard for me to get everything that I wanted. I would be lucky if I got something right. And I feel like these kids are so entitled that do you give them the shit that they ask for even when they've been bad? Like nowadays, what do y'all have to deal with out here in this society?
You don't raise them if you if you know you got some raggedy kids. Yeah, you just say I don't celebrate Christmas. I don't celebrate birthdays. That's every day. We'll
Yeah.
do that's. I'm pretty sure they knew them kids was raggedy. And where they get the gun at?
They already got in trouble for having the guns. They got in trouble, earlier in the year for having the gun, and they have posted it on Facebook or Instagram or something.
And when stuff like that happened back in the day, parents used to just kick you out the house. Don't come to my house. I don't care if you get locked up. They'll call the police on you. Back in the day, the parents would call the police on you.
Fast.
Come get them.
For
Because
sure.
I can't do nothing with them.
And not only that, but there was a standard being a parent back then. You know what I'm saying? There was a standard being a parent. If you ain't following my guidelines, agreed. You know what I'm saying? You got to get to stepping in.
Out.
Yeah, don't even associate yourself with this type of shit. You know what I mean? But really, parents have more of a parenting skill.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's quite clear that, and I've told individuals this before myself because I've seen it, them going down the road with their own kids. I was like, listen, man, you better get a hold of them kids now because in about a year or two, you ain't gonna be able to control a goddamn thing that they doing.
At all. You can't control them as it is because this internet controls them. Their influence is in their hands, in the palm of their hands. They get to see these people more than we got to see. We never was able to be obsessed over anybody famous or anything in our lives. You know what I'm saying? We had to be obsessed with taking out that trash and cleaning them goddamn dishes. You know what I'm saying? We had to be shit like that,
Y'all, do y'all think the internet is raising these children?
Yeah, that's what the fuck I just said. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest influence. It's in the palm of your hand. It's in the palm of your hand. They biggest influence. They can go to porn. They can go to the, CNN to see what football playing. Go back to the Pornhub. They can do shit free on here. That's bad that we wasn't able to see. You know what I'm saying? As
One
kids,
of the things that I think don't get touched on is the video games.
Oh yeah,
the video games definitely create a narrative. Saying like 11 years old playing Grand Theft Auto, knowing he could shoot everything on the damn screen. You know?
Yeah, I never liked those games.
It all plays a part in it. But
yeah, my
no,
kids
don't put that on my video games.
The problem. You part of the problem.
Yeah,
you part of the problem.
Just playing.
My kids is part of that era. They play the video games, but they know not to get out of pocket because it's all in how you rule your house. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
You gotta you gotta pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I was already in my feelings that my son, my youngest, got a TikTok. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
right.
But he don't know he got it, but I know, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one of them parents that pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I could be just scrolling past and not see it, but I
Mm-hmm.
see it. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
know. So if
Mm-hmm.
if if,
Right.
if you don't know what you gotta be nosy. You gotta be the he I don't like him. Oh well, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to be your parent.
That's right.
Exactly. And just like I give, my nieces and my little cousins, the phone. Sometimes I just give it to them just so they can be on Snapchat for a minute. But I'm in the living room. I'm like, damn, I done lost my phone. Where's my phone? And then my little cousin done stole my phone so she can just be on Snapchat. Like, first you got to ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm on it. Like, where's my phone? And then it's her. She just sitting on it and then laughing, giggling. But kids are addicted to these things. If they have a restriction on the phone, and you're the relative that they get a chance to be on your phone, monitor them while they're on your phone. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't able to be on my phone long because I'm looking for the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I already know these kids got, they got issues when their phones go off at a certain time, and they really need to be on those devices. So how do you guys think, they need to handle that as parents when their kids start getting out of control just because they want to be online? Online and real life is two different places, right, Randy?
Yeah, I think that one thing that they can do is they can set up their kids' phones for them instead of having the kids set the phone up. You know what I'm saying? And place the restrictions automatically on those phones, and then that definitely would start the process on being able to moderate and control, and not only that, but they have apps where they can actually monitor, what's going on their kids' phones too. So those
Hey,
type.
JPad, I'm gonna piggyback off that because my nephew, he's only 4. He know how to disable all that. Kids like they be up, they be on YouTube, they be learning quick. They be like, "Oh, mommy or daddy did this.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Let me do another app to disable
Well,
that."
second,
babies
yeah,
come out the womb like this.
holding the phone. Yeah, yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? The second part is kind of like what Speak Low said. Be a parent. Don't be a don't. I'm not your homie. I'm your parent.
Exactly. What he say? Reckless said kids don't need phones. Not kids, you know what I'm saying? When they start traveling out there in the world by themselves in different places and locations and schools, then I'm okay with you having a phone, with them having a location and things like that on it, because you never know what type of evils are out there outside. But just being inside and not communicating with the whole family for like hours and hours just because you're on a video game or a phone is unacceptable. I come from a family where the kids are communicating, they outside playing, they riding scooters, they chilling, you know what I'm saying? We laughing. And so I've never really had a problem with saying, hey, get off your phone to none of my nieces. So y'all have to get that under control, because the parents and the community that I'm seeing right now, and especially the Ville, they have that under control. And their kids are not gonna be weirdos. The
Yeah,
community services
and,
parents
and,
are the
and
strict
to
kids.
and to be a kid in this house, I must have your location. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna give me your location because straight up, like, this St. Louis. I'm not saying everywhere ain't terrible, but I think they like what, the second murder capital. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So it's it ain't safe. It ain't safe. I was
It ain't
surprised
safe.
this new year I ain't hear as many as gunshots as I did last year, which they put a lock on that. But
Mm-hmm.
last year they started shooting at 11 o'clock and then stopped to like 4.
Right.
Like,
Right.
what we doing?
Overkill, you
It's
know?
overkill.
That's a bad habit here too. They definitely it sounds like Beirut out there, Steve.
Well, you talking about the locations. If I got a location on smoke, then kids should just get over it. If y'all lose y'all animal and they ain't got that little thing to chip in it and you can't find them, then y'all be so sad, right? The same way your parents feel about your ass. You know what I'm saying? Just think of it that way. Because I know y'all be like, where's Timmy? Where's Timmy? I lost. Like that one lady was Frank. Frank running down the street. You know what I'm saying? So don't be Frank and don't be Smoke just trying to come up from behind and try to say something look just like Compton. For real. You know, everywhere. You can be anywhere and things can happen. So you have to be prepared, you know. So I just want y'all to know we're just informed about a few things. But one of the other funny things that happened this week, you know what I'm saying, was T.I. had put Tiny on camera. And so it turned into a bunch of memes and stuff. You know what I'm saying? While you doing that, can you find just a couple of them? I know you had Smokey Robinson in your story. Can y'all tell us some of the funny things that y'all saw because of that right there? What the fuck happened?
I seen the funniest one today where they had her face as a cowardly lion.
Oh,
I'm a mean old lion.
that was one of the worst things he could have done. They already do Tiny bad. They do Tiny dirty as it
She got
is.
that lip filler. She got that lip filler. That's why that lip.
The eye change, the eye color, and everything.
We ain't gonna talk about that little shadow up on top of her lip either.
That's why she turned into Smokey Robinson fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some whiskers going on with that shit, boy. That's why
you know us, man.
Now Smoke want to play with his toy.
Why?
Tiny oat. Yeah, the ones on the on the oatmeal.
I think she looks better than ever.
Well, you guys know that makeup don't do everybody justice. You know what I'm saying? Tiny oat.
She kind of looked like she expected. No, let me stop.
Oh no, please don't be expecting nothing. She looks like a truck driver from here. Like shit. I need to pull over on Road 66.
I was about to say she kind of reminds me of one of them cartoon characters, Petunia Pig.
Y'all got the Jada one, the Fat Joe Jada.
Oh no! See,
I thought that was Fat Joe this whole time until I zoomed in. I was like, Jada, why?
I thought it was a non-binary.
You did say.
What you want, Smoke? What you want?
That was hilarious. Non-binary. I was like, oh my God.
I don't identify looking ass. Damn. Onyx little cousin.
Nicky Nims little cousin. Pedro.
Right.
Pinkett.
Why did she do that pose? Like, I got the best cocaina in the town.
For a minute, you gotta concentrate on that Joe though.
She said she used to sell it. She's like, I'm the plug. I'm the plug.
Yeah, but look at them shades on Fat Joe though. Let's talk about that.
Now that look
I think she look more like Pet Bull.
Look, I think she looked like she really got alopecia.
Yeah.
For real.
She got the earth on her head and shit.
You still what?
Earth, moon, and stars.
One of the Globetrotters had that.
The earth.
Got the earth pattern on her head.
Oh.
I don't know what happened.
One of the Globetrotters named Spanky looking ass.
Man, who is this looking ass? Hey, yo, looking ass, you know?
Just earth pattern on her head.
Try to camouflage that I'm the dude in relationship ass nigga.
Right.
Like South America on the side.
Oh, look, the golden child.
Oh man.
Back in the 90s, pose head ass.
Oh,
He's a gram for real. Y'all going heavy where we are, because I'm definitely going in heavy on Jada for that pose. That is out. Never do that pose again.
Steve
Never.
Harvey head ass. Steve Harvey.
That's how his real head to look head ass. Is he bald now? Is this Steve is bald, right? Or he got that wig?
He always been bald.
Yeah, he's
bald
now. It was
Katt said because he had a show with him and he roasted him about the damn, the front lace he had on, and he said he never wore that shit again.
It's over.
I seen it on TikTok earlier today. I said, damn it, Katt was roasting the shit out of him.
Exposed his ass.
Hey, he's still wearing that fake mustache though.
Man, he can't help it.
He got the kangaroo.
Pet detective head ass.
Rohan, for real. He's so hot. He got the long, he got the fluffy,
Hey Ross, man, go ahead.
It is. With the Grim Reaper hands, you know what I'm saying? Jada tripping, I'm telling you.
The cat in the cradle and the silver spoon head.
It's all over with. See, they done fucked up tonight. They call niggas and they giggle. They call niggas cutting up. You know what I'm saying?
Heads up, 7-Up head ass.
On the roll head ass. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go head up looking ass.
I didn't like
head ass.
I need to look like Miss Pearly. Miss Pearly for real though. I did say that as soon as I seen her. I said, well, now why he showing her? She ain't got her beard waxed. You know what I'm saying? When I first seen it. Then I was like
Miss Pearly.
Kept it on her for a long time, and I was like, and then she looking and shit in the damn thing, like she just needed that cigarette, like they put in the damn. They finally put that cigarette in her mouth. She did look like
the Virginia Slim look.
Yeah, that Newport Virginia Slim look. Right?
Yeah, talking about you come a long way, baby.
Man, this bitch just giving us content, just giving it to us.
Right, she looked like the painter on Channel 10, CBS. Look at that.
Talking about Bob Ross.
Yeah.
He looked like he got caught with a transformer. He didn't know if that was he wasn't already with her. You feel me? He'll be like, "Is you?
We're gonna put some little mountains up here." You right?
You go to the nail shop. You looking like a man. You know, you looking like a man.
Oh my god. Y'all had
Jada look like the golden child ran.
Jada look like head, M.O. head.
Probably look like a Flintstone. Y'all doing the most tonight. Y'all
Tiny look like an open pore.
Hell. Like I said, the show has giggles a part of the show. This is a part of that. Okay. And there's love in the shits and giggles somewhere.
Oh my god.
Y'all not playing with them tonight.
Tiny lips look like they chapped.
White woman. How the hell?
On the commercial for Carmex.
Man.
Head of the water. Say. Head of the water buffalo lady.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Head detective
Y'all
head ass.
Yeah, head detective.
Y'all pretty good up in the chat. I like y'all participation in the shit and giggles. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Heads and tails looking ass.
Oh yeah. Is a cut up, man. That boy.
He go on a roll. He'll go on a roll.
And I've been around him for 20 years, and I swear to God, it ain't a year that went by that we ain't cracked up about something just like this.
I love it. Rosh
Man.
Mosh and Rand in the chat together, along with Ken Dog, and then these other goddamn warriors. I can't with y'all for real. Y'all be coming back quick.
Hetty Murphy.
Looking like a light-skinned white woman. A light-skinned white woman. I cannot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Hey, she really did look
What
like
she really is.
Put him up. Put him up.
Uncle me.
Yeah, that stands like, keep it in the closet.
Yeah, she had that. Eddie, are you okay? Cold head ass.
Came over there like his mom. Let me check your Instagram, ass nigga. You know,
Backward.
that's your wife. You didn't have to put her on blast. You know what I'm saying? Remember the bud wife the frog. She the bud. Bud. Y'all got old school.
Right.
She
looked like she was gonna say, "Come a little bit closer." Look at that.
That's the Debbie Downer of the party for sure.
Oh shit!
How the hell? Listen. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all find somebody that y'all don't really like that much, send them our way. Send the picture this way, and we gonna have shits and giggles on their ass for a good 30-40 minutes. Roasting the shit out of her is what I'm saying. You feel me? So if y'all find somebody or a good, celebrity roast, let's go on one and send it to the Lovely Radio Show so Goons can put it up on the screen, and then we can have another good roast. I feel like that was great.
She had those those Vera DeMilo lips.
I should have kept that one scary video when the girl was like, "Put him up." They would have roasted her in the goddamn comments. They would have been like, "Who the fuck is that monster?" You know what I'm saying?
God damn it!
Looking like chapstick. You know what I'm saying? Stiff and ashy. Chapstick leave your ass ashy. You know what I'm saying? Chapstick.
She looked like she had a fish allergy.
Oh, I'm sorry. You was doing it, was pushing it. I was pushing. Oh, there you go.
She did look like she had a fish allergy.
Like I said. Wow. I said what I said, which is one of my new singles. Make sure y'all celebrating and playing, streaming my new single, Celebrate, while is he playing with his Hershey? Like he got a new toy, New Year's. It's our 1 year anniversary, me and Smoke. So, y'all happy anniversary to Smoke. He survived 1 year in the Ville. You know what I'm saying? 1 year in the Ville.
Congratulations.
A happy cat.
Smoke.
Smoke the most well-dressed dog.
Blanca and Tyler Reed. Thank you very much. Being shitty sharp. He trying to get up here right now. Come on,
definitely the cleanest dog.
What's your shirt say? You go fetch. That's what it say.
You go fetch.
Fetch.
You go fetch. Smoke.
Like you do. That Smoke was ready. He heard his name on cue. I'm jump right on up here and join the show. 1 year anniversary. Pup-iversary is what I call it.
Yes, right.
1 year pup-iversary. Sir. Either do your cameo right or get down because we have work to do. No kisses. Because he's my Yeah, so while y'all was just roasting the hell out of Tiny, you know what I'm saying? The Norm off Cheers beer face head ass, huh? Housewife. Y'all still going? Do we need to go I cannot even relax and go to the next theme because y'all are so funny in this damn chat.
Ooh,
the shit is popping in and out too. So what I said, I wanted to end the show with my Katt Williams outro. And let's get out of here before YouTube fuck up this whole stream. And we had a great stream tonight We also had some special guests, Key Cow Music. We had Zeus come through. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis represent, you know what I'm saying, tonight in a real way. And I guess we got to keep going a little bit because Smoke, need his attention for whatever reason. He was trying to get my attention. Of course, you got to pay attention. That's what this world is telling us right now. With all the distractions that's going on, it is time to narrow your ass down. Maybe get in isolation and pay attention to what's going on in your own community, so you'll be safe or you'll be in the know, because things that are being hidden from us through all of these different signs and celebrity drama that's going on are more important to our survival than anything right now, because we don't even know what's going on. If they're doing something in another state, it's possible it can happen in your own state and you not even know it, right? Because they want to distract you with all of the memes and all of the funny shit and all of the goofy stuff. And then they act like so much drama can happen somewhere else and not on your front porch. Right? So it can happen anywhere. We have to be diligent on that, on just giving each other more information, current information in real time, so that we can react correctly. So yeah, warriors, I am really pumped about the new year. Just trying to keep you guys informed on what's going on every week and entertain y'all at the same time. I've been getting to work, you know what I mean? I want to put my money where my mouth is. I don't want to, just be on here telling y'all what to do, and I don't do some of the shit myself. So I've been doing my affirmations and keeping my mind going. If I find myself not even focused on it, I just chant some of the things that I know that I want to happen. What are some of the things that you guys, and you can say that in the chat, some of the things you tell yourself when you wake up or when you're, becoming a little stagnant, because sometimes people are down and they don't even know it. I always say, everything that's belong to me is here. You know what I mean? It's here right now. So it's in you. If you have a mantra that you say or something that you always tell yourself to inspire yourself, put it in the chat so we can say those things on our way out while Goons is getting ready to play my outro. We have a mantra that we want to, put on the lovely radio show. And that's what I'm saying. Consistency, love, and abundance over everybody that watches, listens, and participates and supports the show. Do you guys have any?
Are you talking about us or the people in the chat?
Y'all.
Me personally, I don't. I just get motivated as soon as I wake up. So
what do you tell yourself? Like, it's time to eat? Like, what y'all, what do you do? What do you tell yourself? I know you got that pizza tonight. But do you just be like, all right, K-Wise, it's time to get it? Y'all being goofy. Go ahead, speak. What you tell yourself?
I tell when I wake up, I be like, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Crazy.
Yeah,
y'all be tripping.
I wake up every morning and I do say this affirmation. I say, I am so thankful and grateful now that money comes to me in increasing quantities through multiple sources on a continuous basis.
See, the Almighty never gives you more than you can bear. That's great. Do it for my kids. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? We need more positive and mass economic success for our community. Yep, family. That's all we're saying is, put the positivity in the air as much as they put the negative. We have to counter it and, do that balance thing. Make sure you counter it with love every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here with us on the lovely radio show. Make the world a better place when you're making music. You know what I'm saying? Don't always think about destroying everything. Think about building up some things. And it's all about what you put in your music, in the message, right? And I think that you guys have been so addicted to the internet that you guys have forgotten that it is a tool and it's a magical wand. So if you say something like these kids is skiing, it's because you've been skiing in your car and doing all of that in front of them. They wouldn't even know about it if you hadn't introduced them. And these phones don't have restrictions on certain kids because y'all feel like y'all kids supposed to know everything like they y'all friends. So wow, we're over here trying to counter things with love. Y'all are definitely doing a hell of a job banging the fucking earth up. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the music. So our job is to continue to do great music. Guys, tell them what you have going on. If there's some music updates, please do that now.
The single Tyrant will be officially released on January 31st. For those who noticed that the website was down, it is back up again, and there will be more content coming. And of course, stay tuned. The sound box is also coming, and a host of other things coming down the pipeline.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Loved ones in the chat. Thank you, Uncle D.
Everything coming out this year that I'm doing, everything. So
Everything big.
that's the motivation. Everything is getting complete. Everything is coming out. You know, uh, affirmation. My affirmation really is when I wake up. That's an affirmation by itself. So
Period.
everything is getting worked on and coming out this year.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so make sure y'all streaming. New single, We So Immortal. And the reason I thought of that, I know Phantom of the Beat is my producer that worked with me on Hand Clap when I was on Universal. Never met him. Loved his music before I even met him, and was happy that I was able to clear one of his beats and put it on as a part of my project. Pick it as my first single, and then years later, a fan of both of ours on Instagram reconnected us. So because it's always 360 degrees. And yeah, while the stream is kind of fucking up is why I'm talking like that. But much love to all my warriors, especially all of my great producers, including my co-host that's on the show right now, KY, Speak Low, J Pat the Juggernaut. I just appreciate having you guys here on the show with me, and we'll definitely catch y'all. But you got to play my clip first before we get up out of here. Much love to Facebook and Twitch as well. And I just want y'all to stand on this.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers is not like you.
No, I ain't got no allegiance.
And we out.